man, like, I think with the Atlanta shit, like, with people thinking with that music shit, man, that shit different up there. Like, how people see it from the outside looking in, man, it's not about rap music there. Like, it's about money. It's about real money. Like, talent, it's talent everywhere. Like, it's talent in every city. Even in Atlanta, it's talent on every corner. Shit, you will pull up on the corner, a nigga damn near stand on his head for goddamn a couple of dollars and shit like that. So it's like, it ain't about that. It's about the paper, because that same nigga that's standing on his head, he want a couple of dollars to eat at the end of the night. And I think because people see a lot of rappers living there and shit like that, it's like, shit, at the end of the day, man, you know, niggas live there and be famous as fuck because they still don't got nowhere to go. Like, you always gonna end up coming back home and shit like that. So, you know, niggas is like misconstruing that shit when they see it and be like, oh, I'm gonna go to Atlanta and blow up and shit like that. You really gotta like get it popping where you from, and then come up there and just shake some hands with the right people, and then go back where you from, and then build your shit up stronger. You feel me? Like your community is the gym. You go back to your gym once you lock in with the right people. And say if you got a better cameraman, better producer, you done met some real contacts. You go back to your city and then you pipe yourself up even stronger. You feel me? And put that shit together like that, and then Atlanta gonna be backing you up because you got the right people already looking at you. So I feel like just going there, shaking hands and meeting people is good, but like trying to like blow up, they ain't care about no rap. You go in any club somewhere and like you gonna see rappers and they ain't running up on no DJs asking no niggas to play they shit or nothing.
Come on, man. Nah, that's real talk, man. So your hair, man, talk about that, man.
Oh shit, man, I don't even know where to start at. I ain't gonna lie, my shit so damn long, like my shit done got out there.
How long you been growing it?
I can't even tell you. It's been a long time. I mean, you know, you did one of the interviews, so you can see like the progress. I can't tell you whatever. They gotta look at that last interview.
Will you ever cut them?
I mean, hell yeah, I'm gonna cut these bitches down some or something. I don't know if I'm really cut them all the way off, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about change and shit like that. Sometimes you see Future had the wicks and then he went and did his little sand dust or whatever you want to call that shit. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, man, everybody, twin is like a big saying and all that, man. So talk about it. You actually are a twin. You had a twin, lost a twin. Did that still affect you? Like, what about that? You know, what do you think about that now? You see twin everywhere. I know that probably do something to you when you think about it, having an actual twin. Speak about that a little bit.
At first, I used to take it in a negative way because I used to be like, damn, everybody calling people twin, but we already know at the end of the day, they'll cross a twin out, you feel me? Twin is unconditional, so like, when I think of motherfucker calling me twin, they love me like they my brother, like my sister, and they love me unconditionally. So when I used to hear that, I was like, man, I don't want to hear nobody saying twin, because we know what they gonna do to that motherfucker, they'll cross them. But then, I wouldn't think about it like, shit, I'm the biggest because I'm a real one, you feel me? Like, I'm a real twin, so like, you know, when people call me twin now, I like it because it's like, shit, twin.
And I don't think, that's why I'm asking you, because I don't think people know, like, people just hear it, but do they really know, like, why people even saying twin? Because it's like being identical.
Yeah.
Like, you are identical twin, you know, y'all look just alike, so speak about that, you know, because, you know, people, like I said, you are a twin, and just hearing that people kind of, you know, trying to imitate that, because it's a saying, but it's like that's a real thing to you. And not only that, you lost a twin.
Shit, well, you know, my twin brother got killed when I was 14 from us being out here doing certain things. It's a gun at the end of the day. You know, as a teenager, some of them take different choices. Some of them do things that they don't put. Every teenager done did something they ain't have no business doing. And they don't know the consequences of things. So my brother and me just did not know the consequences of certain things we was doing as a teenager, and we did not believe that certain things would backfire as a child, which all children don't know, even if they just go pull a plug out of socket, like, you don't know no better, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, and sometimes it could cost you, you know, not your life, but it costs you very much trauma and pain and consequences just at the end of the day. And shit, yeah, like my brother, you know, got shot in the head, so he ain't died, somebody killed him, you know what I'm saying? I always say that because that's a big difference. You know, dying is just a natural cause, or, you know, somebody drowning in the pool on their own, but somebody killing somebody, that's a whole different ball game. So yeah, my brother was killed and shit like that. And when people calling me twin, it feel more better because I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel like I'm still a twin, like, you know what I'm saying? At times I be in my head like, I ain't never even had a twin, that shit don't even feel real. I can't remember shit about them. I don't got no real shit, like no pictures or nothing, but I just be like, shit, I'm grown, I gotta move forward because it's life, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, facts. So, life in Savannah, from the beginning up to now, how you manage to, beat the odds, kind of, sort of, you still going, but a lot of people, went a different path. You chose to not really get caught up, you know what I'm saying, in a lot of things that you could have got caught up in. You kind of doing pretty good for yourself, like, on top of everything you endured and went through, like, how you did that, because any other person would have probably crashed or gave up, or it could have went any other way, but you managing to kind of stay focused and not let get caught up almost.
Planning ahead. When I say planning ahead, it's just like making an escape route. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you first, that's like if they about to put you in a maze. In a maze, a lot of people just going, just trying to get out, but they don't even know which way to go, so they lost. But if you plan an escape route, you know what I'm saying, you're going to take your time and already have it in your head, like, okay, this the goal right here, but this the plan. See, people might have a plan but don't have a real goal. And me, I just feel like if you look at everything in the world, that shit get better. Like, they started off with old cars, they ain't have no motor, they had to push them or whatever, people was riding on horses. Then it went from new cars with a regular radio, you got to turn the knob, and all this other shit, you got to lock the door with your hand. Then it went from that, the automatic shit, the TVs in the cars and all that. Now it's electric, and nobody driving you around. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, that shit tells you that the world is about elevating and going and leveling up, not just like, just living and staying out the way. You got to level the fuck up. Every crib on the corner now used to look like a cottage. Now they making them look so futuristic. Phones, everything just moving and passing you by, but you still gonna be stuck where you at. So it's like me, I move with like technology. I'ma just use that. If you feel like you want to get ahead, or if you feel like you lost, follow technology. Technology gonna show you like every certain amount of time they done leveled up. So you need to put in your head, like, think like that new iPhone, think like that new car that was coming out in 5 more years. Cause everybody ain't gonna level up at the same time. But they change the models of cars every 5-7 years. You can say, hey, in 5 years I'm in a condo now. In 5 more years, I'm in a mansion. In 5 more years, I'm buying 40 acres. You feel me? Like, just always have a plan, stick to it, and then execute that shit. Don't say you gonna do it and don't do it, and you had the opportunity to do it and didn't do it. You know how a nigga be like, man, when I get my paycheck, I'ma goddamn put some money on my credit card. But then when they paycheck come, they go get the new Jordans, and some girls come around, and now they ready to go to the bar, and they cousin come around and say he need help with the bills, and you done gave them some money. You know what I'm saying? Because you thinking you can help motherfuckers and all this other shit. Stick to what you say you gonna do and do it. Because get what? It's a return on that shit. You're investing in yourself. That shit a big investment. It's better than lottery. It's better than the stocks or whatever. It's a real return on whatever you say you gonna do. So just do that shit. And that's what I started doing. I started doing it and the return was there. Like I said, I ain't rich. I ain't got the best shit. And I go through things up and down and shit like that. But I started from nothing. So everything is a plus, but I'm telling you that return is real.